across the border. They came in like everybody else. Since 65.
People, yo, check this out. Tonight, I'm giving you guys the bag. That's all I gotta say. Grab your pen and papers. It's going down, people. Well, it's going up. It's going up. Chop. People. Also, we're talking about how to get you a bag. Give me a second. Stay right there.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. I was trying to get more light in here, man. Just trying to get some more light up in here. You know what I mean? I've been changing the studio around, so excuse me if it's a little dark right now. Excuse your boy. You know what I mean? But definitely want to let you guys know I am giving the bag tonight. You know what I mean? First, we're going to talk about the mindset. First, we're going to talk about value. But this is where vision and motivation meets. This is, I don't know if you guys remember, I was doing a live one time where I was literally like telling you guys what it really is. And it was like, it was an introduction to what this will be, to what this is. You know what I mean? Sorry, guys, I'm just getting things straight. Had to get some stuff out the way. I was trying to turn the light on, but I obviously couldn't get it to work. So, other than that, let's get into right in the meat potatoes of everything. People, I'm not gonna hold you long, but I definitely wanted to stop in and tell you guys, grab a pen and paper. We're also sending out the links and stuff. All the links is going out as we speak. I wonder why does this say link below? I don't know if are you guys seeing that? What is going on here? Okay. Oh wow. Okay. That's a little weird. Something's going on weird here. Okay. Let me change that. That was weird. Okay, let me change this right here. Sorry, guys. Some technical difficulties. I see. Some naming wrong. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Hope that changes everything. I hope you guys. Oh, wow. Let me see if I'm going to go ahead and change this title right quick. What's good, Dino? What's good, everybody? Let me make some changes. I got to make some changes right quick to one of these links. So you guys hang tight with me. We're going to get right into the meat and potatoes of everything. See you right soon.
Across the border. They came in like everybody else. Since 65.
All right, people, I just had to make some changes right there. Just had to turn up and make some changes. Let me see if this reloads on my page. Y'all give me 1 second. Sorry, it's just some little technical difficulties going on. All right, people, we're back. I'm so sorry about that. There's some technical difficulties going on there. Just had to make sure I was dialed in right. You know what I mean? Sometimes it takes me a couple minutes to get everything kind of dialed in right. But we're here, people. We are here. We are live in the rec. We're gonna chop it up tonight. Don't matter, man. You see me in my uniform. You see me in my uniform. I'm in my uniform right now. All right. This is the tribe uniform. You get what I mean? So I want y'all to give a shout out. These been going kind of crazy. I got some people over at Sofitel Stadium who's been asking for the Gasmasktribe. Pulling out the plugs. I'll be bringing up a couple sites. I'll be bringing up a couple companies that you guys make and work with. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just get straight to the point. All right. So this is where vision and motivation meets. So a lot of you guys having hard times with not with vision. Y'all don't have problems with motivation in a way because you guys get motivations from all type of things. You guys get motivation from, right? You get motivation from watching other people. You get motivation from music. Motivation is there, right? We always talk about this motivation shit, like this motivation shit never existed, right? It always existed, right? It's called inspiration, which triggers motivation, or motivation, which triggers inspiration. Come on, people. Motivation is here, is what I'm saying. But you know what's not here? Vision, right? Vision is something that's not here a lot. You see a lot of entrepreneurs out here, right? Becoming entrepreneurs, but they have no vision. No vision. What do you mean, Biz? Where do you see your company going? We already in 10 minutes in the show, and I'm already like, I'm going there. People, you have a success level that you want to see, but then other people have a success level they see you at, right? So what are you going to do? You're going to determine your success level off of others. What do you really fucking want? What is your vision of your life, right? People always say, well, dreams aren't meant to be, made. And that's all them low-minded people, right? So bring up your vibration, people. Bring up your vibration. When you talk about your dreams can actually be manifested. You just need to bring up your vibration. Some of y'all just working with a low vibration, right? I was watching a guy talking about how to manifest things, right? He was literally talking about how to manifest. And we can manifest things right now and not even know it. As you speak right now, as you're in this live, as we're in this live interacting, you can literally manifest something right now and not even know that you're manifesting it. Thoughts are powerful. Your thoughts send out wave patterns. Those wave patterns come back. It's like a wave. So if you think negative, you get negative. So when you say, I don't want this bitch to do this, or I don't want this nigga to do this or that, right? You're going to get just that because your mind is so focused on the shit that you don't want. Think about that. Just think about that. Most motherfuckers focus on the things that they don't want, so they keep getting the shit that they don't want, because that's all they fucking see. It's the shit they don't want. How you gonna see if a person's really trying to help you if you're already seeing the wrong in it? Specs into life. Gang, gang. You already know. All right, so the whole point was to like show you guys how to make. Okay, look, let me set this straight. A lot of people don't want $100,000. There's people they don't want $1 million. They don't want to deal with what it comes with. They don't want to deal with that aspect of what comes with the $1 billion or $1 million or even 100,000. There's people out here very okay with making their 75 to 80, 90, right? They're okay with that. There's people out here that's okay with that. So think about it. If you live in America or LA and you make $90,000 with that to taxes, that's probably going to shoot down to about maybe, I don't know, 70, I should say, or whatever, you know what I mean? 70, maybe 80, of course, you know what I mean? Around that age. But some people don't, like, there's a lot of people don't want the success level you want. I know motherfuckers don't want what I want. I know you don't want $1 billion. I want $1 billion. Most people just like knowing the person who has $1 billion. Nothing wrong with that. It's just that that's not their mindset. So you can't be out here forcing people to do something that they're not seeing themselves. People, before I give you guys the bag, you have to understand. I was watching today. You have to understand this shit. Look, I was watching today an OG. There was from Hacienda Bloods, right? It was a video of hood vlogs. And I was watching this OG, literally this OG nigga come out and be like, tell this other dude, like, yo, be careful getting on this hood shit, my nigga. Like, be careful getting here. Like, once you in, like, before you a regular dude, so you might want to stay that way. Take care of your family, all that good shit. Your daddy was from the hood, but you ain't. So just keep it that way. He was like, oh boy, press the limits. He was like, nah. And mind you, this dude was 34 years old, bro. 34 years old. 34 years old getting put on the hood. But anyway, so they was like, all right, man, fuck it. But oh boy, laced him down. Like, bro, once you in, ain't no out. You got to be out here now. You got to be outside now. Man, that nigga got his ass rocked. I mean, he got put on, but hey, rocked the fuck out that dude. But the whole point is that if you can understand that this shit ain't got shit to do with, you know what I mean? Oh, I need to go out and meet that person. I need to go out and chill with this. But no, you got to know the game. Know what the fuck industry you're getting into. Because if you know the industry you're getting into, then you have a better success rate of reaching what you want to reach or seeing the vision. See, a lot of us just get into the money shit and we just kind of like, okay, cool, I want to make 100. And then I want to make it. But y'all don't know what to do with the 100 grand. I see niggas blow money, bro. A lot of these niggas don't know what to do with 100 grand. When 100 grand ain't even shit. Shit, living in LA. Shit ain't shit. But to others, that's a lot. So most people like, fuck it, I'll just keep my job. Okay, cool. For those who work in jobs, you should have a motherfucking company. You should have an EIN. You should be paying your rent off, all your bills off through your company. Facts. Stop paying shit off with hard-earned cash. If you go do it, make sure you can get back off of it. Like, you should, I feel this. Look, I could be wrong, but I feel this. You should not have to pay for food. You should not have to pay for living expenses. And you should not have to pay for clothes. So a lot comes with that as far as gas, water bill, light bill, insurance, all that good stuff. Companies can pay for that. Company pay for that. You can put all that great stuff up under your company if you go do it right. Oh, that's too much. I think Nyla was telling us. What's up, Nyla? Nyla was telling us that she wants to do poetry. Okay, Nyla, that's great. Well, Nyla, all you need is 1,000 people who loves your shit and is willing to give you a $20, willing to give you $20 for 5 products you've made or 5 poems you've made, right? Is you set the value and you set the terms. You set the value and you set the goal. Don't leave it to anybody else to set the value, because there's a lot of people out here winning and they set their own value. How much for a Balenciaga? Hold on, let me go check this out. Let's pull up Balenciaga. How much for a fucking a Balenciaga? Let's see. What, like 15K? Let's say Louis shirt. Ooh, look at this. Look at this right here. Like this Gucci shirt right here, right? Gucci! Gucci! Look, like this shit right here. Let me show y'all something. Look, let's look at this handbag. Ooh, goddamn. Look at this. Crazy. Fucking crazy. Y'all check this out. Hold on. 1 second. Stay right there. Hit that like button. Don't go nowhere. Stay right there, though. Watch this. Watch this. Look at this crazy shit. Bam. All right. Now, if you could see this motherfucker right here costs $2,950. Monthly payments available. You can get it in red leather. You can get it in cream. You can get it in some little, what's that, snake skin? What they got, burgundy right there. Ooh, look at that burgundy, ladies. Ooh, gang, right? $2,900. It's a Jackie 1961 small shoulder bag for almost $3,000. And the material is probably whack as shit. I'm not knocking. I'm not trying to, you know what I mean? I ain't bashing. I'm not bashing. I'm just saying, for $3,000, this bag, who told them that they could set the price up there? Who told them that Gucci can sell their shit at this? Oh no, it's their material they made. Have y'all looked at Gucci's material? Do y'all know what Gucci make their material with? Do you know that shit is just a name? Prada, just a name. Louis Vuitton, it's just a name. It's a fucking brand. It's a fucking brand. Beyonce, a brand. Anything she touch, a brand. Like she can sell. It's real simple, people. Who told them that they could set their price there? They told themselves. They set the value. Put it in a couple model fashion shows. Now everybody think it's the shit. Oh, I'm buying that new Gucci. What up, Smooth?
What's up, big dog? How you feeling,
Man,
bro?
I'm good, man. This is where vision and motivation meets, man. Hey, some of y'all might not like this podcast. Y'all might not like this show, because this shit has to do with a lot of accountability. I'm telling y'all straight up. If y'all hit the like button, cool. I love y'all for that. I really do. That's Tribe Nation all day, right? GMT all day, gang. But I'm trying to put my tribe on. I was watching these hood vlogs today, right? And I saw all the LA, well, not all of them, but I was watching LA hoods. But then again, I went to the South and I was watching the hoods in the South, bro. Them niggas is fat, jewelried up, like neck, like gang, like true big chains, big boy shit, right? Even the little dude who was like 11 years old coming out like, if you ain't got no money, you ain't be rolling over here if you ain't got no money. Right? And the little nigga had like fat chains on, chains fatter than mine. You know what I mean?
Probably had a grill on.
Nigga, I was watching the screen, tucking my little bitty chain, like, hey, let me go ahead and take these. Like, but I'm just saying, like, that's what I want. That's what I need to happen. I need to put my tribe on like that. I need y'all to be on like that. Oh, this is tribe shit. Oh, this GMT. This GMT shit all day. I mean, I don't know what y'all be on. But nah, we about to, you know what I mean? We about that way, get that back. Yeah, we gonna think the way we think, we gonna move the way we move. We ain't trying to hurt nobody to do it. You know what I mean? We ain't gotta beat up nobody to, you know, get this back.
But fuck them. But fuck them.
I'm just saying.
If niggas ain't trying to powder the journey, fuck them.
The whole point is to show y'all how to literally do this. Like, I really want to, right? Cool. You can do the little private consultation, like, yo, Biz, how much it gonna cost for a private consultation? Cool. Yeah, you know what I mean? I think like $50. I think it's on the like $50 for an hour or some shit like that. But anyway, right? And we can do a detailed marketing, detailed strategy, branding, or whatever the fucking case may be. The whole point is that if you don't understand the vision of what you're getting into, you need to understand your vision. You have to believe in your vision. Don't let nobody sway that vision.
Your vision.
Shit is going, yes, your vision. Shit is going to happen. Shit is going to happen to knock you off of your vision. And life has a way of showing you, do you really want what you fucking asking for?
Big distractions.
Because to get there of what you asking for, to get there is going to take a different type of person. You mean to tell me you mean to tell me when you get 100 bands, you're the same person? Fuck no. You go look different, eat different, move different to a motherfucker that never had 100 bands. You get $1 million, you definitely moving different. Big time, hiring security, all type of shit. In order to get the things you want, you got to be able to appreciate the challenges, the chaos. You got to learn chaos, nigga. You got to learn chaos to be able to understand the beauty of it, to be able to manage the fucking chaos, to know how to fucking... I think I told you that. What did I tell you that, Smooth? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we have to know what the chaos... Like, don't shun from the chaos, nigga. Run in that bitch hard. You know what I mean?
Fuck it. Yeah.
What's going on?
Fuck it.
I mean, if it ain't putting your life at danger, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to because y'all people be like, shit, fuck it. I just chaos in the building. I'm gonna run a bit. No, nigga, I didn't say that. I did not say that. Don't do no stupid shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we gotta
go. Give me 100 bands, Biz. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you more than that. I'm gonna give y'all motherfuckers like a million tonight. The 100 bands you're gonna be able to get easy, but the millions, you know, I mean, I'm gonna show you how to anyway. So the whole point is like, I'm gonna get off of vision and we're gonna go to the, you know what I mean, how to meet all this shit together. But like the vision, I had my mentor told me, he was like, once your vision becomes solid, there are other people gonna believe in that vision and take it on themselves. There are other people who would take your vision on and literally live it as if it's their own vision. Because they believe in the vision. Sometimes your vision may be too big. Like I was told this, if your vision is not big enough, people won't see themselves inside that motherfucker. What are you talking about, Biz? If your vision is just to get on and feed your family and make a couple dollars and just like, well,
drift off in the sunset.
you know, nigga, I don't see myself in that vision. I don't see myself.
No sunsets.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't see myself doing that. You know what I mean? Like, hey, more power to you. You know what I mean? What do you need to help you along the way? But you know what I mean? Kudos on your journey. Motherfuckers, like, I had to learn that shit. You know what, Biz? You need to create a network. You need to create a source where people could come to and get raw entertainment, real entertainment, and it ain't got to be so cookie cutter and shit. And people can hear it literally for what it is. With no gimmicks. They could put the shit to the test. First of all, EINs, right? Everybody talk about EIN. Oh, man, I got an EIN. Oh, I got an EIN. I got an EIN. I got an EIN. Right? It's easy to get an EIN, people. Super easy. All it is a fucking tax number. It's a fucking social security number for your business. You could do that with a sole proprietorship. You could do that with a motherfucking sole corp. Big Walk on a corporation right now. Big boy shit. Big Smooth run an LLC, 2 LLCs. Y'all gotta understand, like, when you really want to play that card, honestly, in this world, in the entrepreneur, world, like, it's blood in, blood out. Like, you know what I mean? No shade to the ones that got jobs, but like, for me, I gotta work 10 times harder than the motherfucker with a job. I don't have to. I don't have that liberty of just going in, clocking in, and getting the fuck on. And you know what I mean? I don't have. I gotta be every moment. I gotta hit this fucking podcast every moment. I gotta create my dollar. I gotta create my value, which is the toughest thing while being a dad, being a husband, being a friend, being an entertainer, being a drum, right? Like, damn, okay, motherfucker. Like, all right. We see you. Right? The vision has to be bigger than me. Ryan Clark says I'm gonna tap in. Oh man, for sure. Tap in. Hit that let me put the link below so people can people want to tap in. So this the show that's open.
Not even a wall. Big.
It's the show that's open. This show is the only show on the network where I open the conversations for people can join throughout the show. So, you know what I mean? He said, "Hey, stop snitching on me, motherfucker." I don't want nobody know I own. He said, "Tell him I own something. I ain't got nothing. I'm broke." People, that's another one too. Walter hit on something that we've been chopping it up about. That I move on, like, you know what I mean. I own nothing, just control it. I own nothing, just control it. Biz Entertainment, I don't own it, just control it. What? Biz, you don't own it? What? The fuck is going on here? Call her. It's one of my homies, P Stack. anytime we be talking about like big shit or big money shit, he always say, man, yeah, that's high power shit. That's high power. High power.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Me and him was talking the other day about this billionaire that we hooking up with. And you know what I mean, he was telling me like, damn, Biz, yeah, that's high power. I'm telling him about shit like, yeah, that's high power. You know what I mean? Like, cause it's the level that we're speaking on, right? Has nothing to do with this person ain't ready. No, it's just the level of thinking, right? You know, when you're walking into these rooms and you have to conduct your conversation a certain way, not yourself, your conversation. Because niggas can smell a fraud in the conversation. Shh. These are sharks I'm talking about here.
Mhm.
These ain't no fucking, hey, these ain't no fucking, you know what I mean? You know, the homies, or this ain't no fucking like, yo, we gonna meet up with some people at this restaurant type shit. Nah, bro. This is like sitting at, you know, Trump's golf course, you know what I mean? And having conversations type shit. You know. The vision. What's your vision, people? What's your vision, tribe? You have to find your vision. Once you find your vision, I'm telling you, it's gonna set you off in a whole nother lane.
Oh yeah.
And understand, in order to make money, get into something that's already making money so you can make more of it, right? I know people like, oh no, I sell my shit this way, I sell my shit that way. Fuck all that. It was this artist that 50 Cent told this artist. His artist came down, right? 50 Cent was, came through. He was like, oh, that's hard, but you gotta make some money. You know what I mean? You gotta make music, music that make money. He was like, oh no, I like this. He was like, well, nigga, keep singing in your mama basement, nigga, because that's all you gonna be doing.
Mhm.
Because you doing music you like. Okay. Keep doing that shit. It's gonna take you a lot longer. I know, but it's like, no, I'm being true to the game. No, bro, I'm being true to the game. I gotta stay true to this shit. I gotta be true to this shit.
That nigga be 2 block radius. Still talking about he true 40 years later. Still talking about he true to this shit. Mad at the world, nigga. Because everybody that passed his ass up.
You know?
Then
And
they go,
motherfucker can't act like he don't see it. You know what I mean? Don't act like you don't see people passing you up. Because it's happening every fucking day.
Young niggas at that.
Yep.
Niggas that's hella younger than you. Like,
Mm-hmm.
us, all of us, nigga, in real life, nigga.
Right. So I hope y'all really got what I was mentioning on, on vision, having a vision. Just know your vision, have one, find one. How do I find one, Biz? What are the fucking things you like? What do you like? What do you like to do? Where do you see yourself? How do you see yourself? What things you see yourself accomplishing? Right? This is not no cookie cutter shit. This is what Nipsey did. This is what J. Cole did. This is what motherfucking Beyonce did. This is what Queen Elizabeth did. This is what all of them do. This is what set themselves apart from the crowd. When motherfuckers are sleeping, what are you doing? Right? Are you sleeping too? I got to get my sleep. Fuck all that. Okay, cool. You just can't be mad with the results.
Yeah. Don't be mad at a nigga waking up at 5 a.m., nigga, every day. Don't get mad.
You know what I mean? You can't be.
They get mad at that.
You can't get mad. You just gotta,
we all got the same 24 hours.
24, nigga.
Us niggas that get up at 5 a.m., oh, the day long, dinner bits. The day is long for a lot of production to do.
Yes.
You gotta be productive. You gotta, like Biz saying, like, y'all gotta find y'all vision. Y'all gotta find that vision, has to get that motion and keep going. Keep that shit going, bro. Like, don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nothing stop you doing whatever the fuck it is that you like doing. Like bro said, whatever it is, let's see, what's the word? Unconsciously, yeah. Nigga, whatever it is you do that make you feel good, bro, On my mama, that's what it is. Whatever it is that make you feel good, that you do unconsciously, or something that you thought you had like a passion in, but on my mama, pick that shit up and keep the ball going. You already came this far. Look how much work y'all didn't put in. You feel me? We grow every day. Just don't stop on today or yesterday and be like, oh yeah, I learned enough. Like, fuck that. We learn every day. Like, Biz put me up on game with a whole lot of shit. Like, nigga, let me rephrase this. We in our bag, nigga. Facts. And it's a
you in your bag. I called you today or yesterday. I was like, yo, bro, I need to, I need you to, like, you know what I mean? I gotta get you to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, on my mind.
And those are the things that, like, most people won't
and
call each other and do.
Easy though. The shit's so simple.
It's so easy and simple, bro. Like, it just takes some time of information to know, right? It just really takes time, information to really know. What do you spend most of your fucking time doing? If you spend most of your time watching other people's shit, now listen to what I said. Most of your time. I didn't say some of your time or a little of your time. I said if you spend most of your time seeing what other motherfuckers is doing.
Oh yeah. You already put yourself in their vision. You already want
you put energy to their shit.
Yeah, it's too much.
I'm from that dirty Harvard University, bro. And
so graduated.
Graduated with honors, nigga. What's that shit? Valedictorian, motherfucker.
Hear me? Facts. Big facts. Big fact. We ain't no dropouts, nigga.
No dropouts. Dirty Harvard.
Real.
You know what I mean? I'm giving. Look, probably most of the shit I'm saying sounds so easy because I've heard that from people. Like, dude, you make it sound so easy. Like, it's just like 1, 2, 3. But you know what's crazy? That it is 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? It is 1, 2, 3. Ryan Clark says, hold on. Nolly says, found mine. She found her vision. Okay, we're gonna chop it up about that. She says subconsciously. I would love to talk about the subconscious part too. Man, that's the big one that I really speak on. Also, she said that hoodie is fire.
Oh, yeah. Feel me?
Go get it. Also, Ryan Clark says most people got LLCs but don't know how to get funding to get started and off the ground. I'm speaking for myself, but it's okay because I want to trust in a corporation to run multiple LLCs. Okay, so I would tell you this. You're absolutely right on point, right? With the trust part. You know what I mean? Getting a trust and things like that. That's what I was speaking on. Me and Smooth. That's the shit I'll be talking to people in detail. You know what I mean? Those be like, you know what I mean, my consultant shit. But I do. So you're right. You want to set up a trust so you can run a corporation that runs multiple LLCs. But let's go back to the funding part. All right. And this is where I became really okay. I wanted to live without having to go on the road so much, right? I wanted to tour if I wanted to, not because I needed to. You get what I mean? So with being so long in the game, I was like, you know what? I should be able to learn how to keep my money funneling itself or rotating, right? And I'm like, So to what Ryan's talking about in this first sentence is about the funding part. I want to let y'all know to get funding is not the most challenging thing, but it is the most tedious thing. The main thing these companies are looking at to fund, it's like if I'm a lender, right? And I want to fund your company. The first thing I'm looking at is your credit, which to show me if you're good with paying payments, right? But let's say you only got business credit, so you haven't even established any business credit. And that's where you need to go to this company right here. I'll pull it up on the screen right here. I'll pull it up on the screen. You need to go here. Here we go. All right, right here. This company, which is called. Let's see it. No, I don't want to log into mine as well. Shit. Okay, let me just go here because I don't want to log into mine. But this company is called Dun & Bradstreet, right? So you want to get a Dun & Bradstreet. You want to register with Dun & Bradstreet, and that's where you can start and set up your business credit. This is how lenders find you and credit you to see if you're, you know what I mean, a good lender or whatever the case may be. I mean, if you're a good client to work with, pretty much. Let me see. Let's keep going to my. Let me change this right quick. I'm gonna bring this up for you guys right quick. Okay, cool. Bam. All right, so here, you guys should get this. Right. Let me share this. And this is really simple. It's really easy. It's not hard, people. It's a simple setup. But most people think it's hard because it's so much information you may have to put in to verify your business. All right. So this is where you would go. Oh, it's not even on the screen yet. I'm sorry. So this is where you would go to set that up, right? You would set up your business credit here, Dun & Bradstreet, right? And you would go register. Now, they're going to probably send you, like, they're going to probably say, hey, we want you to pay, you know, we would like for you to pay to get a blaze. But no, don't pay. It's free. It's fucking free. All right? You ain't got to pay a goddamn thing. Just get your Dun & Bradstreet number and then start applying for business credit, right? You want to go there, start applying for business credit. All right? You want to get your credit number, and that number, you're going to be able to use that number with different companies that you vendor with. They're called vendors. And you could buy company products. You can go to Target. They may offer business credit, you know, and you ask them, do you pull from Dun & Bradstreet? You know what I mean? You got to make sure they pull. So there's just information inside of that you have to know. So like I told you guys earlier, you should have a pen and paper. Write some of this shit down because I may be moving fast. If you want more details, you know, put it in the comments and I'll kind of break it down a little bit more. But you can go there. Also, there's a company. Now, this is kind of just, you know, how I started off, right? And this company right here would do a thing called a net 30, right? They're called they're called Granger, right? They'll do a net 30 with you, right? What's good, my guy, Mr. Get Bands? Mr. Get Bands. I like bands. Okay, cool. Let me take this off right here. This is doing too much. Here we go. So you guys go to this company. If you already signed up with Dun & Bradstreet, you have a credit number. They're able to pull your credit and things like that. This company right here called Granger actually report to Dun & Bradstreet. You know, so he said, I'm going to for sure type in for the consult. The consult. No, for real, man. Like, yeah, do that definitely. He said, what it do, Tribe? Everybody good? Oh, we good, Mr. Get Banned. Tribe Nation. You already know, GMT. So people, if you guys go here, this is where you can go and, you know, establish your net 30. Now, they will start you off with a net 30 if you don't have any business credit established. And what that term is pretty much, you know, you pay 50, maybe $100, you know, towards it. And they just report it, right? They'll report it to Dun & Bradstreet. And it's a real simple process, you know what I mean? So me, I like doing automatic pay so I don't have to remind myself all the time. So I generally do automatic pay. So when they do give me the net 30, I think our first one they gave me $500, right? So with that $500, I took it and I, bought at least like $100 worth of some shit, and then I just brought my credit up, right? You bought $100, you paid $100 off, that sends your credit up. But understand this: business credit is not personal credit. Business credit is not personal credit. It works totally fucking different. It's like a lifesaver for you, really. It is not personal. You can get your car on your business. You can with credit. You get $70,000 on a credit line on your business. You can go to Tesla and get a company car on your business. So this stuff is like really, really, really simple, in a sense to where, and this is just the basics. I'm not, I hope I ain't going too fast for y'all, but this is just the basics of just getting established and understanding the first tier of everything. Then there's a second tier. Then you get to the 35 bands and 40 bands and all of that good shit, right? You start putting credit lines on your car. You're able to go to jewelry shops. There's a jewelry store by the name of AG Jewelers where they give you a $10,000 credit line, right? And you just have to pay it off throughout the year, which I think is like $100 a month or something. But like after 3 months of paying it, they report to your, credit bureaus, Dun & Bradstreet or whatever the case may be, and it sends your fucking credit through the roof. I mean, it is. Anyway, so these are just things people have to like really understand. You know what I mean? I think for gas cards, I ended up getting a gas card for the first time, and my gas card was $5,000. You know what I mean? A credit line up to $5,000 just on gas, right? So that, I mean, you could roughly say that's about like $500-$600 a month, something like that, or whatever the case may be. But it was definitely a insight to say, damn, okay, we can really do this. So people understand this stuff is ready for you. You could take your work money and fund yourself. You don't need people think they need an investor. You don't need an investor. Just write a loan to your company. My CPA just told me, man, bro. Man, bro. Hey, man, look, man, it's simple too. You could go online and do this shit. It's simple. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers think they got to get a fucking lawyer. I mean, bro, Google. I mean, this shit is, and you're writing a loan from yourself to the company. Like,
they gonna tax you.
You know what I mean?
They gonna take some of your bread. So just do it yourself so you can get all your bread.
Hey, man, you do it yourself. Yeah, you ain't got to worry about nobody else. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to make sure, like I will be doing this more often. I will be doing maybe I'll do like a special class or something where people, people can't do the consultation or something like that. If it's too much, it is like $50 an hour, but you know what I mean? If they can't do the consultation, I'll do like a class or something where people can just, come in and, maybe donate like a few bucks. But the whole point is to give, everything. People may not know, shit is tailored. So how your business is run is tailored, right? I don't know what you guys may have. I don't know what type of business you guys are throwing, right? Or doing. Every business is different. But how you get on and how you establish funding, you take not people money, but you take other money and you make money off that money, right? That's like the trick to the trade, Take $10 to make $20, pay them back $11 or $12 or whatever the percentage rate on top of what you got to pay them. You know what I mean? And then you can move on from there, right? Because they might increase the bill. It's just like working with a fucking label, right? All you artists out there want a label deal, right? They're going to hit you with 100 bands. We already know that's a fucking loan, right? $1 million. You know that's a loan. So you got to return that back plus interest in principal if they charge and all the extra fucking charges that may be on there, right? But that's a label. As a business, the label has to now do a deal with you as a partnership. So now the whole deal is different now. They're doing business with a company now. They're not doing business with an individual. Because now you're considered an employee now. So people understand that this stuff is really, really manageable and you can really get your hands on it like ASAP. Just spend the time to look out. Like there's companies, I believe Navy Federal. Navy Federal is giving fat checks, $25,000. There's grants that you guys can get. Grants, $10,000, $15,000, $100,000 grants. Grants. That's my thing this year. Like, you know, we're focusing on 10 grants at 100K. 10 grants at 100K. You know what a grant is? Free money. That's $1 million free. You do 100 grants in 1 year? I mean, I'm sorry, you do 10 grants in 1 year at $100,000 each grant?
The big homie said, say some magic. Hold on, say some magic.
I'm just trying to, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, just think about it. Just
really said, don't give them so much juice, Biz.
Save some magic.
Voila.
Hey man, I'm just trying to help, man. That's what people don't fucking get, man. People will fucking charge y'all up the yin yang to give you this basic ass information that I just gave.
Mama, look, I'm talking. Look, bro, this is the channel to be on, cause we're not gonna sugarcoat shit. We gonna tell you like it is. You know what? Like, share, subscribe.
Yeah.
Watching, go ahead and leave a comment, throw an emoji up or something.
Hey, and you know what's so crazy? Every week I'm gonna come back with something. You know what I mean? Every week, Bizovation is coming back where vision and motivation meets. You know what I mean? Every week. So
I'm gonna be in the cut. You know.
So any and everything that I see that relates to this, I'm gonna send it to you guys. I got some videos I'm gonna play right now, but you know what I mean? I just kind of wanted to set the tone to kind of get you guys understand of vision. Nigga, have a vision. See where you want to go, right? What is your level of success, right? Your level of success may not be mine. So what is your level of success? Know how much money you want to make this year. Know how much money you want to make in 2 years, 5 years. You have to really know and see these things.
If you want to
Facts.
Go get that house. You want to get a condo, go get the condo. That car, go get it. You feel me? All you got to do is get your mind right and get to it. That's it. Get to the business. On me. What your boy Franklin? What he say on Snowfall? Let's get to business. On my mama.
Facts. A matter of fact, if y'all want to, like, y'all can see this too. Like, understand this. I said it once before, but like, understand this: that the shit that you want in life is a bitch. So life has a way of seeing if you really want that. Life is going to throw some obstacles. It's going to throw time. It's going to throw predicaments. It's going to throw situations. It's going to throw people. It's going to throw so much at you to see if you really made for this shit. If you really want this shit. And you know what happens? People fall off. And they be right at the door. And they fall off. Matter of fact, I'm tired. I ain't got time for that shit. Well, to the other motherfuckers, we know that you wasn't made for this shit. Because the ones that's made for this shit, we still here. That's when it goes back to stay in your lane type shit. I've spent time on motherfuckers like years and didn't get no fucking where. Time, money, stress, food. Fed a whole camp of niggas. Drove a whole camp of niggas. Booked a whole camp of niggas. Paid a whole camp of niggas. What? Some people ain't really made for this shit. And I know that. I know that for a fact. So I don't try to fucking persuade people to do something that they ain't ready for. I just want you, before you jump on this shit, you just understand that there's people in this shit that really does it blood in, blood out. They don't have no other choice. They got to create their fucking dollar. And you know that could come too. You know? So y'all show some love to the motherfuckers that's out here working to themselves, trying to build their own life, trying to create their own, trying to carve out their own piece of the American pie. American pie ain't given. You got to carve out your fucking piece.
And take that motherfucker.
And especially when motherfuckers coming over here getting reparations like a motherfucker right past your ass. Oops, let me stop. Especially when you don't have enough lobbyists in there to push for policies and views to be able to, so you can be at a financial level with the other society. Nope, let me stop. You gotta make money with your, how you gonna fuck you? Look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Black Wall Street overturned their money 18, 20 times before it left their fucking community. Facts. You have white people coming over to Black Wall Street to get loans and shit because the loans were better than the fucking white communities. Facts. So don't say we can't do it. I don't like that. Oh, black people don't support each other. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. But don't say we can't do it. We don't do it. That's the shit. We don't do it. We contribute $1 trillion a year in this fucking country. We would be considered, what was it, like number 5 richest ethnic group in the world? If we actually, imagine if we turned over our money 18 times, 20 times today. Hey, ain't no more gangbanging. Ain't no more robbing niggas.
Hey, bro, what we say last year, nigga, we can be millionaires overnight, nigga. If the niggas just get it together, we can, man, in real life, nigga.
Real life.
And then be powerful at that.
Yep. And we can move policies for us, right?
Motherfucker gonna move the
now,
whole.
if y'all could really understand what I'm saying it for the tribe. But if y'all could really understand what I'm saying, you get it. I'm saying it for the tribe. You know what I mean? We could really move some policies, you know, through. We could really change some shit and politically. We could really put people in office who we believe that identifies with with the values and the policies that the community ideas with, right? Because somehow, some way, the community, the people forgot that they control the power in the fucking country. So if I wave a couple bands over your fucking head, I could get you to do anything? That's power. So now I could persuade your thinking. I could have you to testify on some other shit. Like people don't understand. Like, this shit is saucy crazy. Like, these motherfuckers is wicked. There's wicked people out here, and they getting paid off to, you know what I mean, to tell you some fuck shit. You thinking this information, and it's leading you down this lonely ass fucking. Now your friends don't fuck with you. Nobody really want to, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Y'all gotta understand. If you're not getting no value from the motherfucker, right? After 30 days applying what they're saying, man, cut that shit up. I guarantee you within 30 days, you could take what I said in this fucking video, in this fucking stream. You could take what I said, and I guarantee you within 30 days, you'll have you about 5 bands in business credit. Just doing the basic shit. You know why? Because you know how to pay off your shit. You're responsible. You're a business person now. You're on your shit. You know that your business is generational wealth for your seed and the seeds to be, to come. You know that your business is so valuable that it affects others in a positive way, that they now want to support your business or want to support the business. Some shit I be saying, I know it'd be like kind of like, I ain't ready yet. I ain't there yet. For some of y'all, For the ones that know, been watching, they understand it. I think Mr. Get Banned said, like, bro, I've been watching you for 2 years. So I know he see the steady growth. Yes, it's a slow process, man. Yes, it's a slow process, people. It can happen in a year, but that year could feel like 10 years. Why? Because you're so embedded in the process, time slows the fuck down. Mr. Goodbad said, going on 3. Respect.
I always say that, nigga. A motherfucker that be like, man, they went by so fast, nigga. Niggas be doing shit like on the move, nigga.
Bro, I almost forgot to pick up my son today. You know what I mean? Like when you're in yours, like you be like, oh shit. Fuck.
For real.
Yeah, it was like I gotta pick him up at 2:30. Nigga, I'm looking like 2:32. Oh shit! What? You know what I mean? Look at the school is like, 2 minutes away, but you know what I mean? Just the fact that, like, you know what I mean, I was doing I was editing I've been doing these video vlogs with my kids, and you know what I mean, I was editing a video today, and I'm like so into it, and almost anyway. Yo, Ryan Clark says, have you ever used somebody else's credit that was better than yours to get a loan for your business, only to speed up the process of building your business credit? Okay, yes, I have heard of that. You know what? I have. I'm not gonna lie to you and sit here and say I didn't. I've heard of that many times. But look, they busting. But it's just something that, like, I don't know, Ryan. Like, you have to do it yourself. Learn it yourself. I'm even showing people that work with me how to do it. I'm even telling them, like, look, I want to do business to business. You know why I want to do business to business? Because the taxes are better. So I'm even working with people who I'm telling them, yo, you need to start a business. You need to have an EIN. I want to pay into your EIN. I want to pay your EIN. I'm just saying, man, y'all have to, like, really see the vision. Like, Ryan, you on to something, because you're right. You know what I mean? So instead going on 3. Yeah, you and in the growth. Yeah, man. Like, the growth has been for sure, for real, man. It's definitely been there. And that's like, you know what I mean? That's like all it is. But my thing is, if I call myself a leader, and let me stop. Okay. I could be wrong about this, but I think leaders are people who show others how to lead, how to be leaders themselves, right? Like,
that's facts.
Why should I want you to depend on, like,
it takes a good
hold on, bro. I want to go around. If I'm in a Maserati, I want to go around and you in a fucking Bugatti. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want you still riding around a motherfucking Honda if I'm riding around a motherfucking, you know what I mean, Rolls Royce. The fuck? And I call you my peoples. I call you my boy. Yeah. I say I'm giving you information that can better your life shit. You know what I mean? Better your lifestyle, and quote unquote is, no, bro, that's foul, bro. That's foul, bro. I can't do that. I need you to win. You know what I mean? That helps me. That keeps me sharp. Iron sharpens iron, man. And that's something, like, people don't look at. They always want, I get it. We always want ours, especially in our community. You know what I mean? We always want it. oh no, I got my own business right here, bro. I'm running my shit. Oh no, I got my business. It's like that's great. That's great. But if your business do the same thing he does, then there's something wrong here. There's a competition. There's a conflict of interest right here. You know what I mean? Why you can't be the barber and he be the cleanup guy that runs the custodian work throughout the city? Why you can't be, you know what I mean, the mayor and he be the assist? Like it's like, you know what I mean? There's always some conflict with us. Like we always want to fucking, I need my own because I want to feel that. And it's like, well, no, you don't know. You don't want to feel what I feel, nigga. You don't want to feel these shoes. These shoes ain't what you want to feel. You want to feel your own fucking shoes, nigga. You don't want to feel these shoes.
Yeah.
That's the problem. That's why niggas be getting robbed and jacked and shit. Like, I get it. Niggas want what that is. Niggas need to see that. I need to see that. I'm just speaking some real shit. That's no vision, bro. That's only vision of self-care. That's only vision of fucking self-want. That's only vision of fucking fucking detriment. Because you build a habit of that shit. Now you can't stop it. It's like an addiction now. Vision is everything, man. This is where vision meets motivation. I'm telling y'all. Motivation, y'all can go get that. Hey, man, y'all can go get the other cookie cutter shit somewhere else. Y'all can go to E.T. Thomas. Y'all can go to motherfucking Les Brown. Y'all can go to, what the fuck, Thomas, whatever is, what's his name? Robin, whatever the fuck his name is. All the Gary. Y'all can go there. I'm serious. Y'all can go there and get that. Cool. It's great. It's awesome. But you know what they not gonna do? They're not gonna tell you straight up, like the actual, this is what it looks like, and this is what it is. I don't care where the fuck you go, it's gonna be just like this.
Facts.
Biz, you saying too much. I get it all the time, bro. My man, they at least be telling me all the time, Biz, you saying too much. Biz, you can't be out here like, you know, you giving everybody, they should be paying for that shit. Even when you just be talking, like, even when you just be giving them like just trying to give them a new perspective, nigga, like, you on our level. This is where we at, nigga. Like, what? Biz, you should be charging for that, right? You know what's crazy that in the Bible it says, in one portion of the Bible it says, to know the truth and not tell your brother is blood on your hands. And I always tripped off that shit. That was scary to me. I used to go on tour so much that when I knew I was coming back and my peoples were still in the hood. On tour, I'm seeing this lavish ass, like, I'm seeing different people. I mean, come on, it's tour. You're going to see all type of shit on this tour. You're going to see the good, bad, great, sad, whatever. It's tour. When you come back and you see your people's not even grown, their mentality is in the same place, that shit shocked me. Nigga, I was fucked. Nigga, I was livid. I was like, I've been gone for 3 years. Literally. Like, I've been locked down for 3 years. And I come back, and it was like I just left this bitch yesterday. I was like, hold on, what's going on here? No vision. No vision. Plateaued. Just surfacing. No vision. Don't want more for yourself. Don't see more for yourself. No vision.
Don't
want more.
Climb out of depression. No vision.
Bro, sometimes I'm going to be straight up with you because I'm a big person on depression. You absolutely right. Sometimes.
I'm saying when you can't crawl out of it.
You right. No, I ain't going, like, you know what I mean? I ain't pushing back on that. I just want to add to it. Mm-hmm. Sometimes these niggas ain't even depressed. They confused. They frustrated.
It's fuck. That's the problem, is.
and they put a label on it like it's mental health. Now
Mhm.
you've been sent down to the doctor when you just needed somebody to show you how to run your shit a little bit better. Like, nah, bro. Oh, you just need this outlet. Like a lot of people just be needing certain outlets to get certain places. Like if you, like I say this, if you've never really kind of dealt with that whole mental aspect of the depression and stuff like that throughout your life, and all of a sudden you're older and now people are saying like, you know, because now mental health is like a thing now. So I don't want to diminish it because, you know what I mean, like I've dealt with it, right? But if you ask me, all my depression was because I put myself there. It's the scripture in the Bible that talks about Mark, how Mark put himself in depression. Everybody was talking shit about him, though. Everybody was, nigga, you ain't shit. Fuck you, nigga, blah, 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 right? But he was the one. He let the shit get to his head, and he was sitting there with all these demons inside him like, man, I don't know what the fuck. I ain't shit, man. What the fuck I'm gonna do, man? Like, this shit is foul, man. Woo. All of a sudden, he see inspiration come through the door. Like, you know, he see Jesus walking through the motherfucking field and shit. He's like, oh, nigga, the demons inside of him jumped up. Like, whoa, is that Jesus? Oh, shit. Shit. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, you know, and the whole story that, you know, demon cast the demons out. I mean, Jesus cast the demons out into like pigs and they ran out and died because they got killed. But anyway, the whole point is that he put himself there. Like a lot of times our depression is because of our own thoughts and we put ourselves there. Like, you know what I mean? Due to, it can be triggered and due to others. I'm not going to say, you know, diminish that. But you may not be really, you may just be confused and frustrated. You may just be frustrated. I'm not talking about you, Smooth, but I'm just talking about the people who like, I'm dealing with depression. Well, really look at this. You may just be frustrated with just life and shit and the way shit going on. Man, fuck this shit, right?
That was funny. I couldn't really catch that comeback because my mic was muted, but that was funny.
What?
I ain't talking about you, Smooth, but you know.
No, I ain't talking about you, but I'm just saying, like, you know, I'm talking to the ones that's listening. You know what I mean? Like, it's on that aspect of like just seeing it in that role. You know what I mean? Where motivation and it's really vision. Because when you have a vision, you ain't worried about no more, man. Pew! Like, think about it. When you in the car driving, nigga, and you riding, bleezy, nigga, you already know your destination. You know the streets. You know where you ain't even got to think about it.
You just got emotion on your vision. That's
you
it.
just got you nigga, you hitting the brakes when it's time to hit the brakes, and then you gassing it when it's time to gas. Because it's a process to even get to your own fucking destination, to wherever you're going.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is in this metaphysic world that I'm talking about, or this quantum physics, or whatever. You know what I mean? Getting what you want out of shit. Having a vision for you. You know what I mean? Having a vision for your life. Knowing where you want to go. Who the people you want to hang around with. Ain't no wrong with the ones I grew up with. I love y'all. But if I need this, I want that. You know what I mean? That's what I want to be. So I need to mingle with those type of cats. Those type of people. You know what I mean? I need to hang out in that neighborhood. Well, hey, this motherfucker was driving. I'm sorry, Nyla. This motherfucker was driving to Rolls Royce, right? Every fucking week. He would go to Rolls Royce and he would sit in the car. He would get up, him and his wife would leave. And every month he would do a test drive, right? Every week he went to Rolls Royce and sat in the car, and every month he test drove the Rolls Royce. At the end of the year, the motherfucker had a Rolls Royce. Paid off all his. It's that easy. But it takes persistence. What's up, Nyla?
Hi.
How are you?
What's up, gang?
What's up? I'm good. I just
So,
wanted to jump into here really quick, but
do you have vision? You got a vision?
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's one granted, yeah. It's one granted that I guess I was blocked from my vision at one point, but I eventually that smoke and that fog cleared away, so I'm starting it up again.
Hmm. You know, visions aren't a secret.
So they
You
are or
know,
they're not.
they're not they're not secrets. Like, you know what I mean? I know people like can hold on to things because they don't want other people to take ideas and things like that or whatever. But you'd be surprised. I could be saying a bunch of shit to the people that are listening right now, and they may be taking notes, they may be taking, but you know, half the people don't do the shit. You know what I mean? Like, so even if it was an idea or something like that, like me, I give people ideas all the time. But half of them don't, like, you know. So it's sometimes we can't be afraid to like, you know, be able to speak our visions to other people. So see if that vision, see if the other person may see that vision, like, you know what, I relate with that. I want to join you. I want to help you out. You know, how can I help you with it? You know, can I be? I'm a great assistant. You know, I'm a great accountant. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like that rule that goes back to closed mouth don't get fed type of shit. You know what I mean? Because I
Hmm.
learned that. I had to learn that. Oh, Biz, don't tell everybody your ideas, man. Then how do I know if the person can help me or not? Shit. I used to be always like, it don't make sense. Oh, you know the saying, you can't have your cake and eat it too. I'm like, then why have the cake? You know? Why even try to like that? Just that never made really sense to me. I don't want the cake then. I would do something else. But
Why have the cake? I think it's stupid. Bro, you silly. I think so. Why eat the cake?
that's why I used to get in, you know, trouble a lot too. Like because, you know what I mean, I would like see things different. Like, well, then why, you know what I mean? The whole point of having the cake is so I can fucking eat it. That's the whole point. If it's my cake, I'm gonna eat my cake. Plus, with some ice cream too, man. Fucked up. I'm fucking this shit up. And I took down like 3 blunts. Oh, it's a wrap. Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah. You gonna go
I'm
straight
420 friendly all day.
all that dairy. Oh yeah, you gonna go straight to sleep. That's gonna
Out.
that's gonna slowly bring that high down, nigga. And you out for the count, nigga.
Yeah, man. For real, man. But yeah, man, people just have vision, man. Have vision for yourself, man. Think of the things you want in life. You know, wake up every day just knowing that you're accomplishing and getting closer to your vision every day. You know what I mean? Work with people that can help your vision move forward. Don't be so, you know what I mean? Don't be shunned in. Oh, and another one, and this is a big one. Some of y'all probably ain't on this level yet. Y'all probably ain't with it. But the biggest way to do it is paying for it. Big facts. Big facts. Big facts. Big facts. That's why most people don't get far as they can. Because they're scared of paying for it. And that's big facts. Why would you pay? Why would you pay? Oh man. Oh man. Let's just take it as a musician or a rapper. Rappers. He say, pay for it in what type of way? Pay for the knowledge that you want. The knowledge that you want to receive to get what you want in life. If you could find somebody to sit you down to like, yo, show me the ropes of this. Like, I'm gonna be straight up. I've taken motherfuckers out to dinners. Like, yo, hey, can I take you out to a, you know what I mean, business dinner? You know what I mean? I just need to chop it up with you about your few things or whatever. You know what I mean? They're like, oh yeah, man, no problem. You know what I mean? Woman, dude, didn't matter. I don't give a fuck. Right? I don't care I just need the vision to come across. I need to know if I'm in the right place. I've had people that I had to pay, you know what I mean? A couple bands to. But those couple bands set me so much fuck. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of that shit like you pay for what you get for in a sense. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't take a good product shoe and sell it for the same price of the bomb product shoe, right? You wouldn't do that. So it's like you pay for what you get for in a sense, because that bomb product shoe was like handcrafted and made or whatever. And then you got your other shoes that everybody buy, you know, like you got regular Vans, but then you got designer Vans, you know what I mean? So like, it's the same thing, you know what I mean? So in that type of way, I'm saying, you know, so other than that, it's those things can set you apart from the crowd, man. People just that literally sets you apart from the crowd because now you know what you want. And it's people. Okay, so look for rappers. Why would you pay people who are not experienced to work on a craft that you got to show the public to? Okay, Biz, what are you talking about? All right. Not getting it? Okay, cool. Why would you go to your homeboy or who or whoever who's maybe been doing beats for about a year or two or whatever, no really credibility, right? Over working with a producer or somebody who has stuff out there, stuff that you could put a resume to. They have a resume of work, right? Whether it's on a mid-level, local level, high, they have a resume. So instead of you paying a motherfucker who don't have a resume, you pay the motherfucker who has a resume that you know you can credit your wealth off of that. Like you can say, okay, cool, I'm paying this studio. I mean, I see rappers pay a lot of money to studios and get whack ass work. Right? I mean, like, now I'm not talking about the ones that know how to engineer, you know, all you rappers, because there's a lot of rappers that know how to engineer and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about them, you know what I mean? I'm talking about the ones that don't actually pay for quality. You know what I mean? Quality. Where your mastering is right, where your mix is right. You got somebody helping you with your production. You got somebody helping you with your structuring your music and your voice, and you know what I mean? Like you working with an actual producer. Like you need to make money. You need to make this music sellable so that other people want to buy it. You want it to be you, yeah. It's your voice. So it's going to be you anyway. And every artist have their own genre. They have a target audience. That's something like if we did consulting or whatever, that's something I really dial into. Like that fucking target marketing. Like target audience. You have to have a targeted audience. You have to know your customer, know your audience. And a lot of businesses don't know the artists. Artists, you're a business. Even though you may be an artist, you're a business. You have to know your customer, know your fan, know what your fan look like, know who your fan is, know what they wear, know what type of style they, man. Let me stop. Anyway, I thank y'all for tuning in so much, man. Really appreciate that. You know, I got to know your customer. You know, my thing is building value. That's me. That's me personally. Why? Because I know my customer. My customer wants value. They don't want no cookie cutter shit. They don't want no fucking, bro, just tell me how to. No, bro, they want value. They want to know how to do it the right way. How to move the right way. Like, how do I do this shit? Like, how do I move sustainably and just consistently move where I don't have to like really work, but I can work if I want to, right? Because that's just more money I can then invest in my company. You become the investor in your company. If you got a job already, you can become the investor in your company. You know, just food for thought. I know we got bills, but why not pay all your bills through your company? You have your business is there, right? That's where your business is located. That's the location when they send you mail from your business. They send it to. Why not? It's a write-off. It's an expense. Just food for thought. I have a business. Have a vision, everyone. Know your vision. Know what you want in your vision. And be happy about your vision. And know that there are only going to be people who are going to buy that product who identifies with that vision. You're not going to get everybody. So get happy with that. And be happy with not knowing that you're going to get everybody. Be happy with that. Shit, you want 10,000 people to buy your product. I'm gonna break you the numbers right now. There's 98,000 people that live in Compton. There's 4 million people that live in LA. And not just 2 cities. And you need 10,000 people to like your product? Come on now. I ain't even talked about Vegas. I ain't talked about New York. I ain't talked about none of those places. I'm just talking about where we at, right? We're just talking about LA. I'm in California. You know what I mean? Just that alone. And you just need 10,000 people to like your product? You tell me you wouldn't go for it? Okay. If I had a car, it was a say if I had a car and it was a $20,000 write-off, how much do I get back? It wasn't an expense. And did you use that car strictly to your business? If so, you would get it back. That's the thing, man. If it's strictly for your business, it's a business expense. It's an expense. You got to use the car. There's maintenance. You know what I mean? All that shit. I think for when you start a business for 5 years, you could write off everything for 5 years. You just started off. So, and whatever it is when I get it back at the tax time. Yeah, when I get, yep. Yeah, it's around that time. But like, if you got to see, like, it has to be strictly under the business, though. You know what I mean? That's literally where you're at. Like, my car is under the network. I'm here all the time, though. Literally. So, you know, when I drive my car, I'm just going to, you know what I mean? I go pick up gifts and shit, you know what I mean? Stuff for the studio, stuff for, you know what I mean? The shoots and stuff. I use it literally for business. You know what I mean? Even when I'm going out to, like, you know, do vlogs or whatever, you know what I mean? I'm using it for business. You know, one thing too, when I go see my pops and I go to, like, you know, think they're like in Victorville or some shit. But like even when I go out there, I'm shooting a vlog. I'm doing something. I'm using the car as use. I'm putting something to work on this car. As long as I purchase something, I use it towards the business. It's a business write-off. The whole trip. So also Riri says I definitely have to get more information. Oh yeah, we could chat. You know what I mean? We could chat. If you guys want more information, you guys can email me at biz at I'll put it right here in the I'll put it in the comments, that way you guys can get it. Ryan Clark says I've done a lot of research, but I'm outside of the bubble looking in, and you've actually been moving inside the bubble, so I understand. Yeah, man. Yeah. But get inside it, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you do a lot of good things too. I've been watching you, man. So get inside it. I think you could do a lot of, a lot of damage. And, bro, like really, really go for it. I wouldn't even tell you to sit, wait. No, go for it. Nyla hit, she's like, well, I think I'm gonna do it later. Da, da, da. Like, nah. We was like, nah, go now. Don't wait. Go now. You know what I
You're
mean?
forcing me to write everything. But it's okay. It's a good force.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You gotta because if you wait, then you'll never do it. You always put it off.
Right.
So it's like jump in. As soon as you think of it, jump in. That's the, you know what I mean? That's the universe telling you, like, yo, this is what you want right now. This is what you say you want. This is what you say you want. A lot of great things have happened unexpectedly when I didn't even want to do it. I didn't want to go to a certain gig. All of a sudden, I got put on the international tour. You know what I mean? Like, it be shit like that. When you get tired and you like, man, I don't want to do this no more. And then all of a sudden, you say, fuck it. I'm gonna just go for it. That's when it happens. That's when it pops for you. It's not luck. They always say, "Oh man, it's luck." Nah, man, fuck that. I don't believe in luck. I believe you stay not consistent, persistent. Being persistent is working through the bullshit and all the hard troubles. You're persistent at what you want. You're determined to get what you want. And those are the things that set the fucking Elon Musk from the fucking Bill Cosby's. You know what I mean? Like, it's the difference. It's mindset. Here, y'all. That it is. So here's my. That's it right there, people. So you can email me and you know what I mean? We can set up that. Trisha, what's up, y'all? What's up, cuz out? What's good with you? Riri says we have a habit of taking care of business and having ideas, but keep them hold on waiting for the right time. The right time is now. You know when they say when is the right time? No, when is the right time to have a child? Or it's the right time for us to have a child and blah blah. Man, fuck out of here. I've seen, hey man, it's never right, man. What the fuck, man? Hey, I seen a billionaire, no lie, man. I'll pull up the story, on Friday. I seen a billionaire was ready to have his child, right? And the child came out with complications, and he had to pay so much money to keep their kid alive. You can never be ready what life has to throw at you. It was crazy. It was a sad story, you know what I mean? Kid managed to survive, with some complications, but how much money that family paid? The biggest scientist, he had the child had a neural problem, like a brain, it was in his brain.
Is he still alive? He's still here?
Yeah, he's he's managed. You know what I mean? Like he's he's still got complications, of course, but he's a dude now. But growing up, he's growing up now. But there's a story when he was his father, like they paid so much money to keep them alive, man. Like it was crazy. Like, so you can, my thing is you can never be ready. Yes, being a billionaire is a lot better because you have the wealth to do that. But the whole point is that it's like there's no right time for, you know what I mean? It's like, in a sense, like because you never know what can happen. So is it the right time? If I don't know, I just won't do it. You know what I mean? Well, most people just take a risk. There's people can't even have kids. You know what I mean? So I mean, like, it can get a little touchy. You know what I mean? That shit can get wild, man. And that affects people a lot. I know that affects a lot of people. So it's crazy. But y'all have a good one, man. Look, man, we may, man, fucking let's chill for a little bit. You know what I mean? I got a couple minutes before I hit on this motherfucking studio. But man, how y'all been, man? Let's let me do this right quick. I didn't even play none of my motherfucking videos. I'm sorry to be cussing like this. Here we go, people. This is one of them. Here we go.
If you listen to people and if you allow people to project their fears onto you, you won't live. What if I believed those people who told me that when I became pregnant in college that I wouldn't finish? I walked across that stage with my son on my hip and I collected my degree. I didn't hear the naysayers when they were like, you're too old to go to California. If you don't hit by 25, you're not going to make it. I will be 46 this year. I am just touching the surface. If you listen to people.
I ain't gonna tell him, babe, I get it, darling. Yeah, you got a situation, stop sweating, darling. Yeah, just cool down, pain, darling. Yeah, got you rolling off my brain, darling.
And what she had said was like the dopest shit, man. Don't give up. Don't give up. Oh man, I'm too old for this shit. Oh, what changed? Rebrand, revamp. Shit, I saw Smooth go do a show in Long Beach, and was like, "Yo, I got a whole new swag now."
That part right there, and they loved it, and I loved it. Shit, this new nigga, well, this new man, this new me.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm embracing it. That's all I'm gonna do. I done seen my vision, and I know my vision. So everybody,
and you see how when you saw it, you were just like, nigga. Mm-hmm. Oh, I ain't going back. Mm-hmm. Oh, I ain't nah, nigga. I already know what it is now. Mm-hmm. I know exactly what it is now. You know what I mean? I was like, yep, I'm with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And sometimes you got to be at certain places to show you that vision too. And then like what you saw. And it was crazy because like it was, I think what it was different was the suit, you know what I mean? The vibe of the place and how you was received, which made you like, oh shit. Well, damn. This is what it, you know what I mean? Like, okay, all right. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, I'm like, nigga, imagine a band behind you. Imagine if you had the band behind you. Now you're getting more of a bigger ticket. You get what I mean? The value behind that is real.
That would have been hella dope. Not gonna lie. Yeah,
man. Riri says, right, they told me I may not be able to have them after bearing my first child and lost the second one. Ooh, honey. Ooh. Sorry to hear that. I'm glad you kept moving, man. Riri says, yep, people said I would be in the projects forever, and after I was on lock for a few years, They definitely counted me out. Yep. But I made it out of their project jails. Oppression, doubt, cancer, abuse, relocated and purchased a home without a job. Gang, gang, gang,
Oh,
gang,
That's what's
gang,
up.
gang, gang, gang. That's what I'm talking about. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I got my motherfucking claps in the back. Hold on. I got my motherfucking claps in the back. There you go. There you go. I had to do that. For sure. That's big. That's real big. Motherfuckers gonna be Jay. What? How she do that? Jay. Yeah, man, that's good. I love that. I love that. She said persistence. Yep. Determined. Yep. Faith. Yep.
All of
so
that.
all that and all that.
You know. Wow. Wonder Woman for real. That's what I'm talking about. So y'all, hey man, don't ever say that shit can't happen. Don't say it ever could. Look, you can't buy a house without a job. You know, I'm gonna be raving about that now. Oh, you can buy a house without a job. You can't buy a house without a job. I know somebody that did.
Two of them.
Watch it be 3 in a minute. Don't
You
play.
know what I mean? You know what I mean? 15 motherfuckers like, yo, how y'all do that? We about to how y'all do that? How y'all get y'all whole tribe to buy houses without?
Because we built like that.
We built like that.
A whole lot of tribe shit.
Hell yeah. GMTN, Gasmasktribe Nation. Gang. Joaquin said, I bought a sticker with oh, you stupid.
I'm just shaking my head at that one.
Ah, shit. Thank y'all so much, man. Really appreciate y'all, man, tuning in. He said it was a king size, too. Ah, you stupid. Riri said, and it's not most of, I'm sorry. She said, and it's not what most have, but I am not worried about most. This is my first home, my starter, and I will continue to move forward. That's what I'm talking about.
That's dope.
That's what I'm talking
You
about.
got something for your kids, though, like that.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? People, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Let's get into the after hour where we could talk about it, talk about the show, what do's and nots, what y'all like, don't like. Oh, hold on.
A lot of y'all feeling depression because you're suppressing yourself. You're around a lot of energies that don't want you to be you. They don't want you to take the pictures. They don't want you to get dressed. They don't want you to have the voice. They don't want you to be the life of the party. Okay? And the only reason why they don't want you to is because when you do so, it makes them feel smaller. It reminds them of what they're not doing. And instead of them feeling motivated by it, they rather turn you down. They rather, they find comfortability in turning you down so they don't have to face that reminder every day that, damn, I'm not going to the gym. Damn, I ain't been eating right. Damn, I haven't been taking no pictures. Damn, I haven't been working. When you out there closing them deals, when you out there taking them pictures, when you out there working out and you got that friend that's unmotivated to do so, you doing so can make some of them feel one or two ways: motivated or uncomfortable. And the people that feel uncomfortable by you winning and doing your thing, you got to get away from them, because they're going to suppress you, or they're going to want to suppress you, or you're going to suppress yourself because you love them so much. You love them and care about them so much that you will suppress yourself to make them feel comfortable. I'm definitely guilty of that. I have literally not worn what I wanted to wear. I've not said what I wanted to say. I haven't took certain pictures in certain places, even though I wanted to, because I didn't want my friends to feel like I was doing too much. I didn't want them to feel like I was trying to seek attention. See, people use gaslighting words like that too to keep you in the pocket. They'll say you're an attention seeker when you bathing in your light and doing your own thing. They'll say you're an attention seeker. They'll say you're trying to take over. They'll say you're trying to outshine them. They'll make you feel guilty about having that light that you have. You got to get away from them people, because that type of suppression is going to lead to your depression, because your soul wants to do what it was sent here to do. Your soul wants to do what it was sent here to do. And when you do not allow it to, the heart aches, the mind hurts, and you start to feel depression. And a lot of y'all feeling depression and you don't know why. Look around. Sometimes it's not even your current condition. Sometimes it's you know that you're around certain energies that don't want you to get out your current condition. Sometimes a lot of us, your current condition is not what's depressing you, because you know what you're capable of. But because you're around certain energies that don't even want you to come out of the condition that you're in, that is what's depressing you. Because you know that once you start stepping into your power, these people are going to be upset. So what do? You stay in your condition, you stay in your situation, so you can make them feel comfortable.
She was speaking facts, nigga. What the fuck, bro? You relate to what she was saying in that mother, man.
Nah, y'all better not do that shit. Y'all better be you. Tribe.
I'm always me.
We breathe different. We don't sniff what these niggas sniffing. You know what I mean? Our air is different. We got them the tribe on all day, man. Like,
We ain't
nobody
sniffing. Our air.
Yeah. Facts. Our air is different.
Well, I like when I'm happy and somebody uncomfortable. That lets me know I don't need them.
Real, man. That's the whole point, man. That's the whole point of tonight. Have a vision. Don't let nobody hold that shit back. Don't let nobody dim your light, man. Stop letting people dim your light because they, quote unquote, don't want you to be you, man. Fuck all that, man. Look.
Yeah, fuck them. Just keep doing what you gotta do, because they gonna always have something to say. They always gonna have you thinking some bullshit just because it didn't work out for them, or they scared.
Or you have the ones like, oh, you think you all that. You think you too big. Or you think, no, you think I'm that. You know what I mean? I'm being me. That just, you know what I mean? I've gotten that a lot. And I've done that. I've pushed myself down to not become to not make people feel awkward because they haven't lived the life I lived. They haven't been around the life I've been around type shit, right? And every time you talk, you can't even have the conversation or a conversation with them because the shit that come out your mouth is on some big shit. You know what I mean? They went to work every day. You know what I mean? You just did 5 shows in a week. Oh, man, how was it, man? What was your week like? You asked me? Yeah, man, I just got off work, man. You know, this, you know, blah, blah, blah. I was like, damn, okay. I mean, how's your week, man? You know, oh, man, I just did a show last night. Oh, dope, man. Where at? Oh, yeah, we was at an event, you know, spot over in Hollywood. Oh, man, you get paid for that? Yeah, I actually do. Oh, wow. How much is it? You know what I mean? Like, damn, you do this almost every day? Yeah. You know what I mean? Then it's like, well, damn. You know what I mean? It then becomes that, like, what you make in a week, I'm making a day type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then it's like that person starts to feel awkward now because you just operate different. You know, it's like, you know, I've never been in a life you've been in. I want to be when I grow up.
I mean, they could just join. Figure out what they could do to be a part or something of the sort.
You know what I mean? It's not like it's not like, you know what I mean, having, like, I would do it. I don't think a 9 to 5 is like a motherfucker is too good for a 9 to 5. I would do it. I've done it. You get what I mean? So I don't think a 9 to 5 is bad at all. You know what I mean? It's just when people ask, like, you know what I mean, what was your week like, or what do you do, or anything, you know what I mean? You tell them what you do. then they tend to feel, you know what I mean? They tend to pull themselves away because they know the conversations aren't not going to be the same. And that's kind of sad, you know what I mean? So me, sometimes I won't even say it. I won't even like, you know what I mean? I was good, man. How you doing? Pleasure, man. I just deal with them on their time. You know what I mean? So, is it, Biz, can I have your autograph? No, you're never going to get my autograph. Never, ever. Riri says, make their own moves. If they started off hating, they can never they could never join. Y'all heard it first.
Move around. Move around.
I'll give him advice, but to never trust him. Yeah. She said, look, he said, it's for the kids. No. He gonna take it. You gonna take it and frame it. Not doing it, Walt. You gonna keep it from your kids. People think. Go ahead. What'd you say?
I know. I was like, it's gonna be in this room.
People, thank y'all so much, man. I really appreciate y'all for tuning in, rocking with me, man. This was dope, man. You guys been here, you know what I mean? I see them likes went up, and the subscribes, you know what I mean? Thank y'all so much. But if you found any, value on tonight, if you found something that really hit, that touch home, hey, man, hit that like button, leave us a comment, you know what I mean? Tell us what you like, you know what I mean? Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. J Smooth will be on tomorrow, you know what I mean, with the music reviews, and we go, you know what I mean, talk about that, you know what I mean? But, definitely, if y'all really found value tonight, subscribe, or, my email is in the chat. So if you want to do like a one-on-one, consult, it's only $50 an hour. But like, if you wanted to do like a one-on-one where we talk about strategy and what you really want to do with your business and things like that, my email is in the comments. So, but other than that, thank y'all so much, man. Y'all really been great. Hold on, who is this? Hey, gang. That's right. Yeah, I mean, really appreciate you guys. We're going to get up out of here. But enjoy yourself. It has been a pleasure. You already know me as Bizzo. And this is where motivation and vision meets, people. Right here on the Bizovation. Tribe Gang.
Across the border, they came in like everybody else. Since 65.